I have a theory that everyone's favorite Pokemon game is the first one they played. The quality of the game doesn't really matter because of nostalgia, I guess. Anyways, my first Pokemon game was Pokemon White version. I got it on my birthday and I was so excited. I had known of Pokemon before since my cousins had played it, but I had never tried it for myself. I still remember the feeling of opening the game for the first time. Looking at the game in the case, booting up the game on my DS, listening to the opening music, watching the opening cutscene, it all brings me back to that day. I remember choosing my character and entering my name, and I must have spent 5 minutes trying to choose a starter. I ended up choosing Oshawott, the best starter, and my current second favorite Pokemon. I also had a Herdier, and a Tranquil, and a Minccino, and a Vanillite, and a Boldore, but then one day, I just couldn't find it. I remembered playing it, but I didn't remember where I put it when it was done. I was absolutely devastated. I looked for so long, desperately trying to find it, until I eventually gave up and bought a copy of Pokemon Black so I could play through the other version. Years passed and many other Pokemon games were played, and yet I never forgot my lost copy of Pokemon White. Flash forward to October 2023, I'm home from college on fall break, and decide to go to a retro video game store. I bought a copy of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness. I promise this is relevant. You see, the game came in an original DS box, and since I was a kid, I have kept all of my DS boxes. So I decided that this was a great opportunity to organize my DS boxes so I could display my Pokemon games. I was just going through my DS games and sorting them into piles when I came across my copy of Snoopy's Grand Adventure for the 3DS. I decided to look inside the box. This game has been missing for, I don't know, probably 10 years, and somehow I find it inside a random 3DS box that isn't even a Pokemon game? But I figured out what most likely happened. You see, when I got the Snoopy game, I probably ran out of room to store it in my DS case with the games I usually play. So I decided to just take out Pokemon White for some reason, and I put in the Snoopy case for some reason. Then I stored the case away with the others, and just forgot that I put the game in there. So yeah, after about 10 years of missing this game, it has finally been found. But I still feel like there's something I need to do in this game. Here's my old save file. As you can see, I reset the game after beating it the first time, but I only got up to the second gym. Here's my team. I have a level 14 Throw, level 14 Pansear, level 14 Pidove, level 2 Lillipup, level 16 Oshawott, and level 16 Audino. Obviously, my Pokedex is not filled out much, and I only have one gym badge. So this part will require some explaining. See how I have 0 Pokemon dollars? Well, when I reach a second gym, I was able to get to Lenora, but then I lost to Lenora. So then I challenged her again, but then I lost to Lenora. So then I challenged her again. So, because I was a child and an idiot, I ran out of money. Maybe that's why I stopped playing the game? So I have decided to complete the mission I could never complete when I was a child, beating the second gym. I thought with my adult intelligence and concerning amount of Pokemon knowledge, this battle would be easy. I thought wrong. So I leveled up my team, and here's how the battle went. Pansear immediately falls to a crit takedown. Duat avenged Pansear with a crit Razor Shell. Cannon Fodder, Lillipup, was sent out to take the Watchog's Retaliate. Throw went out and was able to take out Watchog with 2 Vital Throws. And now I have finally fulfilled my childhood dreams. Thank you for watching my video. I had a lot of fun making it, and I hope you had just as much fun watching it. Also, thanks for those of you who gave advice on my last video. It was extremely helpful in the process of making this one. If you have some advice or critiques for me, you can always leave them down in the comments below. And if you want updates on my videos, or you want to suggest any video ideas, you can follow me on Twitter or Tumblr at SlightlyNerd.